So these are all global toilets. These are all, with the pitched roof. Pitched roof is good because pitched roof, people have this mindset that when a roof is like that, when a child draws a house, the first thing he draws is a roof like that, irrespective of whether he lives in the Antarctic or whether he lives in India or anywhere else. So the idea of having the pitched roof is just a question of human engineering. It just feels more secure, more comfortable in a pitched roof. These are slightly more curved roofs. Again, slightly different model. Okay. But these are the more popular ones are the ones here. These are the ones that we regularly flog. They're really good. This is basically the Indian toilet connected to the sewage system. It's extremely sturdy. It's all completely 100% recyclable material. Okay. And eco-friendly. And these are the units that we are proposing to give to the Kumbh Mela in Nasik and for all the large religious festivals pan-India. It's an excellent sturdy model which can take a lot of wear and tear. As you can see, we have a bar, hovering bar that's handled over here. So if people are weak in the knees, they have a problem getting up, they can hold on to this and get up. Okay. Especially in Indian squat toilet, it gets a little difficult for the knees. So we've thought about that.
And this is the locking?
This is a locking, very simple mechanism, which cannot be stolen. It's a lot of ergonomics gone into it. It's because many other times you have to think about things people will not steal away. So this is something with a very simple mechanism. You can't do anything, you just lock. Okay. And it's also very safe. The capacity of this hand wash stand is about 120 liters. And the washing facility, you don't need electricity or an overhead tank. It's all here, the water is here, and you have a foot pump. You just press the foot pump and there's water that comes here. So that's how simple it is. Yes. And you have a flushing mechanism here. The same water is also used from here, is a source for flushing of the toilet. In the panel itself, as you can see here, there's ventilation all around, right? You can see the ventilation. So there's no question of anybody trying to peep inside and see. It's quite secure, it's quite safe. And there's no question of anybody peeping inside. At the same time, it has good amount of ventilation. You have a gas pipe here, so all the gases that form in the tank, the gases will go out from here. So there's no question of any foul smell inside the toilet.
I started this company in 1999 and then of course branched off into manufacturing of toilets, restrooms and all kinds of sanitation products and services. 2006 was the year when we actually set up our own manufacturing unit. Got invested by Avishkar, which is a private equity venture capital group, and then that was our growth point, and we started expanding our services pan-India. And going forward in 2013, we again got invested second time by Responsibility, which is a Zurich-based fund, and the company is growing by leaps and bounds. We're really expanding into this impact space. We're a 300 people strong company, and we're in about 10 cities pan-India. We're hoping that we take this Swachh Bharat mission to a completely different level.
So this is a urinal, it's a 6-sided urinal, ideal for large gatherings, religious gatherings and public rallies or whatever. So you just have to stand here, this is how you utilize it, and you can do your job. It's got a partition in the middle which we'll just put it up and show you, the whole partition. There's all the waste goes down here, it's all secure inside. We put the biochemical inside it so it doesn't smell at all. And these are all mains free units, so you don't need to connect them to a drainage system. Okay. It has a 800 liter capacity for waste
water
unit itself, for wastewater.
Okay.
And the unit on the top, which is what he's taking out right now, the unit will go on the top. That's the
safety
water reservoir.
Okay, water reservoir.
Plus it's also the screen so that you don't see the other person in the front. And you put water inside that and it gets flushed time and again. This is a wash basin. Again, it's a mains-free wash basin. Okay. So again, it's all made at the factory. In our factory in Saraswati, as you can see, the design is very fair.
Oh, this is your own manufacturing?
Yeah, everything you see here is manufactured by us.
Oh.
So this is how you wash it. It's also got a similar kind of
lovely.
A diaphragm pump here. Yeah. As you can see, right? You see the pump here, ideal for events and things like that. I'll show you the mechanism for cleaning, how to clean it. So as you can see over here, this is the pumping. This is the fresh water. This is the wastewater. Okay. So you can well easily see that. You don't need a connection over here that needs to go out, the waste needs to go out. We can flush out the waste similarly with the trucks, and you don't need to empty these and let the waste go out in the open. It can be sucked out just like you suck out the toilet.
So when it comes to corporate, there are two types of customer clientele really within the corporate that we look at. One is of course the infrastructure side of corporate industry. So for example, when a construction site is to be built, thousands of laborers are working at a construction site which formerly never had good standard of sanitation and hygiene. with our products, which are high density polyethylene restrooms, with the cleaning services we provide, with the disposal mechanisms that we have, automatically that has changed, and more and more corporates come to us to provide services because they want to provide a better level of hygiene and standard. The second area that we work along with corporates is the CSR side of things. So we've provided a low cost toilets as well. We have designed a special ferrocement toilet unit really, which comes with a biodigester. We've got a license from the DRDO to provide to make these biodigesters and the inoculum, and we provide a complete solution for a household or for a school or for a community with these ferrocement toilets, which are low cost, which can be made locally. We're working through micro entrepreneurs. We're working along with people in rural areas, in villages.
Yeah, and that's the one that's 100% completely indigenously made in India. The molds are we designed the molds in Australia, got it but the toilet is 100% made at our factory in Sanaswadi.
Okay.
It's called Johnny's Box.
Johnny's?
Johnny's Box. The toilet is called Johnny's Box, and the reason for that is John is actually a toilet. John is a toilet in the US. And we like the concept of using that word. It just makes people easier to pick it up, especially children. It becomes a little more adaptable to them.
Yeah.
So this is the Johnny's Box. Again, a little different. Here the water for flushing is over here. The entire top. The water is over here.
Okay.
And the water flushes with gravity over here. Now there's no water inside this, but you press this and the water will come here. This, yeah. And then of course you have a flushing mechanism over here for the toilet flushing.
Okay, that is that
flush, same.
Yeah.
Like you have at home, it's a wire flush.
Absolutely.
You flush it and the water will come here into this. And this is actually a very unique model where this is translucent, and you see these pipes here, which is actually the
water
light.
line.
No, this is the light.
Okay.
It's a light. So it's a LED wire just for light inside the toilet. And the beauty of this toilet is that it's designed in a way that there's no smell inside the toilet. Actually, this bottom is the tank itself.
Okay.
The waste tank is here.
Okay.
But we have something which we've designed. It's called a snorkel. Like you go snorkel diving, and that snorkel goes outside, so there's no smell. I can show you from behind what the snorkel looks like. Okay. The waste smell comes from here and it goes out.
Okay.
So it's designed in a specific manner to really accommodate no smell.
Our quality is at par with international standards, with the American, German and the best in the business, and we endeavor that we provide the best sanitation facilities, not only product wise but also service wise. We always give a lot of importance to the people in the organization at the bottom of the ladder, and these are the guys that are the real workers of the company. We refer to them as service technicians. They are the guys who clean the toilets, they're the guys who evacuate them, wash them, they're the guys who write the reports. We like to call them as healthcare professionals.
Tag is on every unit. It's a unique identification number of the toilet, which has got the entire details of the type of the toilet, when it was made, everything is mentioned in this tag.
Okay.
And the advantage is every day when a guy goes to clean the toilet, he carries a device and he'll scan the device in front of this. The moment it is scanned, the customer who we've cleaned it for will get an SMS stating that your toilet was cleaned at so and so time, just like you do when you swipe your ATM card in a machine.
We've tied up with lots of corporates. Recently we worked with Jyoti Laboratories to provide a CSR facility, CSR toilets in PM Lanka and Turpatalu, which is in the West Godavari district in Andhra Pradesh. In Bihar, along with PSI, Population Services India, and which is supported by the Gates Foundation for a project in Bihar where we provided, it's a very interesting cross-subsidy model where we provided toilets on infrastructure sites, and for every X number of toilets that we provide to infrastructure, we provide Y number of toilets to the rural area and to lower income, to bottom of the pyramid. And we also work with the Gates, with the Michael and Susan Dell Foundation. We're doing some really exciting work with them. So at a household level, the minimum cost of a toilet could be as little as about 15,000 rupees. You can get a complete system in less than 25,000 rupees, which includes the toilet, the biodigester, the pan, the whole works. And if the scale is more, if the numbers required in a specific area are more, this price could be considerably lower.